When I first got started into building PCs, Best Buy was never really an option. In fact, over time, the inventory I had at my house of spare and old computer components rivaled that, if not was better than that of Best Buy. But really, over the last 1 to 2 years, not only has the inventory improved, but of course the price matching has been fantastic. And so I was forced in a difficult situation. I'm now several hours away from the closest Micro Center, and my girlfriend's mom needed a new computer for a new job. Therefore, it was up to Best Buy to get what I needed, and in fact, I was pleasantly surprised at what I was able to put together with some of my old components as well. So Best Buy coming in clutch here. We have 2 days to build this computer, so online orders and stuff wasn't going to happen. A little bit more of a premium quality CPU cooler than I would have liked. The Hyper 212, which is obviously a very reliable cooler, but it's like their RGB fancy black edition, overpriced, but this came in clutch. M.2 SSD, so really good speedy SSD, only 500 gig, but for what we're building, that's all we really need. Only $70. Not too bad, really. They also had really good selection of the AMD 5600s. 5600, but we don't need that. Also, we got a case. That was something that was going to be a problem too. Being able to pick it up right at Best Buy, that was a big help as well. Cheapest one I could find, good enough. So the tower came in at 70. We had the Hyper 212, the cooler at $50, which again a little overpriced for what we're getting, but whatever. The only other option were like water coolers, all in one, and that's much more expensive. And then the M.2 SSD gaming, obviously more than what we need, but hey, not bad. We are going to go a little old school for this build. I'm glad I have the RAM in here because I wasn't entirely sure. We got some very old classic Corsair Dominator RAM. This is DDR4 at 3000 megahertz. We have this fairly old but reliable MSI Z170 Crate Gaming motherboard. And we also have the 6700K processor already inside here. So we have our I/O shield, and I think that's pretty much all we're going to need from here. And of course we have our little itty bitty M.2 drive, which will be going on this thing, a gamer M.2. It's just an M.2 drive, it's nothing too fancy. So we have cooler. That might have been too much, but whatever. Okay, we gotta peel off our sticker. Cooler master is aimed towards the bottom. You want to do your screws not all at once on each corner. Now the original plan was to put everything into my old girlfriend's case and then also build her new computer, which will be a 9700K. The problem is I'm running out of time. And time is a luxury I don't know if I have right now. So I think what we're going to have to do is build it in this really nice fancy case, which she definitely probably doesn't want. But you know what? It's fine. I build computers. I want people to enjoy their computer, and this is going to be a really nice computer. Of course, you don't want to forget your I/O shield. That would be a problem. Okay, so we have the I/O shield in there. We're going to Okay, so that nubbin right there will hold the motherboard in place. Alright, we're gonna screw in our motherboard here with our effing non-magnetic screwdriver. Now, the way the current graphics card market is really quite unfortunate, because the ultimate goal here was for my personal computer to have a 3080. That would then give my girlfriend's computer my old 1080 Ti. And at that point I would have a 980 laying around in case something like this were to come up. Unfortunately, I still don't have a 3080, and so the best graphics card I have lying around is a GTX 670. Other than that, I have this RX 480, but I don't know. I don't know which one to use. It's a little dented. You might be able to tell it's a little dented. Alright. Got it in there. Somehow, some way. Well, for needing an emergency PC build, Best Buy came in clutch here. We had the cooler, the case, the power supply, and the M.2 drive all came in clutch to get this computer in a hurry. I was able to use an old existing RAM CPU, and those they did have at Best Buy. That was no issue at all to pick those up. The one thing missing at graphics cards, man, they're just hard to find, and so weren't able to find that at Best Buy, but able to work with what we got, and so we have ourselves a computer which hopefully will boot. And two, did I screw something up along the way? Okay, graphics card lit up. Fans are all spinning. Are we going to get a display? Computer shut off. Restarted. That's not usually a good sign when a computer turns off. Come on, baby. Come on. HDMI 1, it's picking up something on the video signal. Yeah! Oh, I love when old parts work. CPU, we got... I think it's possible this is a graphics card issue. We got all of our RAM showing up. Okay, so what we need to do then... Oh, God. I think... I think the graphics card is not in good shape. So let's try the good old trusty 670. Also is apparently dented. What the hell is going on? Okay, ready? Send it. What do we got? Okay, we got a boot. Alright, it's not blinking, so it was a graphics card. So the poor 480 did not survive its years of retirement. Okay, so we got 4 gigahertz on the CPU. We got 6700K, 32 gigs of RAM. And obviously the graphics card's working. So graphics card is on the front here. So I'm going to transport it like that. That way the graphics card is on the top. This and okay. Let's deliver the package.
Great gaming.
Great gaming.
Thank you so much.
Why?
I can tell.
Fire it up. So you can hit spacebar and then type in your pin.
Oh no, it's so fast you can't deal.
What happened?
And you're in.
You're in.
No way.